Hello, every person who will ever watch this video. I thought I was going to wait until after finals were over to do another video, but decided not to because I felt like it. Um, this is the start of another series that I'm doing called the Adventures on the Valley Metro. And I decided that I should start with the strangest occurrence I've ever had on the metro, which is really complicated. Okay, imagine you're sitting minding your own business, and after you get on the metro and um, someone else gets on a couple stops after you. You're both just sitting there, and then they start talking to someone. You don't see them, so you're like, okay, they're talking on a Bluetooth phone. Seems normal. It's kind of annoying because it sounds like they're having a conversation that has no business to be on a metro shouting about it. So you just mind your own business. Keeps going, every once in a while stopping, going on. And then they start talking to someone else. They're having a pretty weird conversation. And then they go back to the phone call. And they're still talking about the same thing. You're just sitting there trying to figure out what's going on, why they're having this conversation on the metro. And then they stop and they shout something to someone else across the way. You don't see them because they're probably blocked by um, another part of the train. So you're like, okay, why are they doing that? And then suddenly the person's like starts to sleep. And then they wake up and they're like making finger guns at people, like pretending to shoot them. I'm not sure if this is when I realized it. I think when I realized what was going on was when she starts to look like she's petting some animal that's not actually there. And then makes a motion like she's throwing that animal off the chair and puts down some toilet paper. That is the moment when I realized that none of this was actually real. This was all, everything. She wasn't talking on a Bluetooth phone. She was talking to an imaginary person, as well as the person across the way. Wasn't there. There was no one there. There was no animal there. All of this was in her head. That just makes me super uncomfortable. I don't know what I'm doing there. But yeah, after that, I just have to sit there waiting for her to get off because it's just the weirdest occurrence that has ever happened in my life. This is also the longest story that I have from the metro, but I thought that it should be the first to set the tone. Anyway, uh, sorry that the camera is making the light yellow again for some reason, but that is my story. Silent Shadow out.